Halo. Apa sih ini? Ini yes, memberitahu Raril disable for playback special effect. Oh, special effect ini ya. Iya. Waduh, dapat nggak nih? Nih. Oh, nggak ada modal. Tidak. Ya, nggak usah lah dapat. Habislah.
All things are connected. Origin, and are made of the sameness.
Lanjut aja story dah. Kita berngantuk-ngantuk.
Be grateful for all this clamor. That is the sound of thoughts clashing.
Wah, astagfirullahaladzim. Ya bang.
This view hasn't changed at all, has it? The hometown in your memories never changes, but when you return to your senses, you realize that fate has already stolen the time away. Welcome to the Trail of Genesis, friend. Seems like the weight of memories from 30 million cycles really made me grow up. But if I keep growing, I might be taller than you, right? Then I'm really looking forward to that. Before you arrived, I kept wondering, beyond the veil of ID Silicii, what kind of
Dan
I
ini
can see
Honkai
fragments of it when I close my
HSR.
eyes. The friends who walked alongside us have all moved on toward their respective destinies.
Halo Egol. Egol si Hite.
Some turning into pillars of the world, supporting the sky and the ocean. Others sowing reason, laying down the law, and with gentle death and strife are no longer feared by people, and trickery. All beings living ordinary and peaceful lives within the net woven by romance and passage. There's no black
Suaranya
tide,
kecil.
no flame chase,
Halo.
and no destruction. The world on the
Masa
other
kecil,
side
Bang?
of the sea is one bathed in sunlight.
Halo. Harus dekat mic, harus dikokop micnya. Tes. Halo. Halo. Udah kencang banget itu padahal. Oh. Ya tadi dinaikin sih memang volumenya. Sama dideketin juga mic-nya. Oke, thank you ya. Udah kasih tahu. Oke. Honkai Star
Like
Rail.
a happy and carefree childhood.
Ketik aja
The
ya.
era Chrysia in this cycle will last for millennia until it reaches the moment decided by the prophecy.
Nah itu. Ada kok di
Light calendar
Android juga ada
4931, month of
di
freedom,
Play Store.
the moment belonging to world bearing.
Ya kurang lebih RPG sih.
Are you ready to answer
Tapi
the call of the world,
apa?
friend?
Tarungnya semi turn based gitu giliran.
Then go and pen the throne of worlds first stroke. For this world, made from countless wishes.
Kok delay ini ya feedbacknya.
You say that, but it's gonna be ages till we reach light calendar 4931. I can make use of the crevices of time, but surely you and Don Hung won't have to wait around for a few thousand
Iya,
years.
jadi ada gilirannya gitu.
Right?
Aduh susah ngeliatinnya ya.
That
Lagi
won't be
story soalnya.
necessary.
That's right. We've both become a part of the new world. Just waiting for you now.
Our consciousnesses I am now connected with. I see that the tallest among them is named Akama.
In other words, your stage is almost set.
But we're not the only ones who have. The chrono-cognitive anchor just transmitted a message stating that iron
The moment when our friend bore the weight of 30 million.
was probably also when the scepter devoured 30 million cycles of destruction.
You know, you don't have to shoulder this world all on your own. After someone boards the express, the Don Hung and I came here to specifically tell you that.
Remember, this world is not a burden you bear alone. It's a journey we trailblaze together.
All right. It's time for Don Hung and me to go have a super long nap.
The road ahead is long, but
We'll definitely meet again.
Let's take one more look at the other side of the sea. Ladies Elysiae is so quiet.
Just like how I remember.
Bisa nggak ya? Oh, bisa langsung.
with this divine power, I reforge all things. Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
I'm on it.
Ya kayak gini, giliran gitu, nunggu giliran. Turn base. Ini sekarang gilirannya dia, nanti ini, terus musuh. Terus kita lagi. Ya gitulah. Tapi enaknya ya ini bisa di auto. Biasanya aku full auto, nggak pernah ini, nggak pernah di manual.
Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Open sesame. What a crime.
Just you wait.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity.
We'll do anything.
Mountains move, dragons rise!
Expand your thinking.
Soaring above the land! This is permanent!
Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Huh. Open sesame. Glimpse me now.
Ya, lanjut lagi story. Wah, kayaknya nggak bisa langsung tamat ini. Buru ngantuk.
The scent of the black tide is now at last.
Its first end, and the final end, right? I can't hear his voice. There are no flowers there that bloom for him. Nordweinen is the only one who did. Look, the golden light that shone upon the grove still meanders between heaven and...
Ya, skip aja lah, ada sumarinya ya.
It's so dark.
The great tomb of the nameless titan. Also, the place where Cyrene was.
Cyrene.
My apologies, friend. The more memories I got back along, there's a sort of anxiety I can't get rid of. It's like when I was back in ID Silicii, when the reflections in the water always made me wonder, but I finally get it. Look, friend. The words on that wall are the answer.
1, 2, 3.
Do, re, mi, fa. That rhymeless tune is the lullaby.
As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
I've always thought that I was the narrator of the Flame Chain, but as it turns out, the narrator is also the most devoted audience. At the moment of Aranova, I was enveloped by the text as well as countless versions of me. This is the final puzzle piece of the memories, a prison born of the erudition, a grave annihilated in the destruction. That unknown solitary god, the 13th Titan who should not exist, the first new spore. The demi-urge is right.
Beyond the Sky.
The interrogation records have been submitted to the Marshal. But you, Merlin's Claw, have been reluctant to end the transmission. Do you wish to or is there something else on your mind that you're just desperate to get out?
You're quite calm, Jingyuan. The Alliance only authorized the law food to be deployed for this Iron Tomb operation. They say the Seer strategist's wisdom shines like a beacon. Look who's talking. I didn't vote against it, did I? But, with enemies all around us, even a child knows the Marshal needs to keep a few Xianzhou ships in reserve. Whoever volunteers first is the Marshal's pick. If you have to ask, I'd say this outcome plays right into Jingyuan. Like it or not, there's no way we're letting the Law Fu take the lead in this battle.
Oh my, Merlin's Claw. Are you afraid the Law Fu might...
This is no laughing matter. Between the Stellaron crisis and the War Dance ceremony... Though the chaos has settled, with Elder Huaiyan around, those with ulterior motives won't be able to stir up any trouble. But once the Law Fu gets their hands on the golden blood, it'll be a whole... With the kind of person Jing Liu is, and her connection to you... I don't need to spell it out. There are countless...
You're overthinking it, General Fei Shao. When I volunteered for this task, I never expected you to... The Law Fu will seize the golden blood and redeem itself. That'll be our first win. Then, look, if this were a Skyfaring Commission deal, we'd be
Maybe the divine foresight should change his name to the
With the Decalite reflection barrier, the Yuchue must understand even more than the Luo Fu how significant Amphorius' karma has vanished from the matrix of prescience. What omen does General Yao Guang's...
In divination studies, we call this an empty fortune. It involves the eons and is thus...
Your explanation
Yao
isn't
Guang
any
yang
clearer than
mana
Lady
ya?
Fu's.
Come on. How hard is it to understand for the Cobalt Head? The emergence of Iron Tomb is a calculated instant. But I don't believe they will just sit around waiting for death. And for the powers of the cosmos, this is their chance at survival. And the key to turning the tide of interstellar affairs. The Astral Express is leading the formation of an allied force. But I can see each fact.
There are even divisions within the Jing Yuan. I crossed paths with Selenova's legion at the Battle of Seduni Rock. Be extremely careful. The ruins... Indeed. Nanook's emanators are also their weapons to burn down the paths. I'm afraid my assessment. One wrong move, and the Luofu will fall into Fintili.
Doubt is exactly the demon she wants. Do you still remember the beginning of the Alliance Oath?
The chronocognitive anchor is sending a signal. Everyone, time to move out.
Did he and the others make it?
Let me go over the plan one more time just in case. You'll enter Amphorius, reunite with your 3 separated companions, and try to locate Iron Tomb from within the... Who are you taking with you?
The fate of the universe hangs in the balance. We can't afford any slip-ups. I suggest everyone...
We do need to be prepared for all possible contingencies.
I'll do whatever I can.
Meanwhile, Screwy and I will continue attacking the Demiurge Matrix. That is, the Scepter's kernel. With our 2-pronged attack, we'll turn this hunk of metal into scrap for sure. Now we just wait for those 2 to get back. Oh, and just like that, they're here.
Sorry to keep you waiting. With Planet Screwlum's help, the formation of the Cosmic Alliance to counter Iron Tomb is...
The cosmos has set its sights on Amphorius, and now it's just waiting for...
Well then, let's not waste any...
It's my time to shine!
Initiating thought refraction. Please read the safety protocols. Huh? Just kidding! I've already checked the agreement box for everyone. 3, 2, 1...
The flow of memoria is so heavy here. Unlike Pentagoni's dreamscape, this place has built up a true...
The vortex of Genesis, where all myths begin and end. And in the infinite cycles have been broken.
Let's set up the Trailblaze beacon and establish contact with the outside world.
I'll leave it to you then. It'd be better for me to not show myself in front. And, Mr. Sunday, you...
Agreed.
The Astral Express has landed. If you receive this message, please respond immediately.
This is the Angel Alliance. Communications normal.
International Peace Corporation. Communications. No response from the Galaxy Rangers. Not surprising. That's a pretty blatant disregard from the family for Pentaconi's independent director, I'd say.
It's been quite a while, Madam Jade.
The significance of this battle rivals that of the campaign against Zulo. Only through victory can we disperse the shadow of the 10 Stonehearts shall spare no effort for such a grand mission for the... Madam Jade led the Intelligentsia Guild in conducting specialized research on iron. The bad news is, the collapse of the Erudition won't just affect inorganic beings.
You mean Iron Tomb can infect organic life?
Well, the good news is, so far, its effects on organic life are under control. The infection progresses slowly, and the resulting neuropathy. In any case, the IPC can guarantee targeted vaccine coverage within 48 system hours in all star...
What about other star zones? At a time like this, Are the followers of the Firmament Arbiter still trying to make a profit?
I remember you, Master Diviner. Your performance during the Third Denizens of Abundance War was quite impressive. Please rest assured, all worlds can purchase vaccines from the IPC with a humanitarian discount. That's the current policy at the very least. But, if the Xianzhou Alliance is willing to assist with the IPC's assets in Epsilon and other star systems, we'll have more cards to play when reiterating to the board the necessity of deep cooperation.
It makes sense, since Interracial Peace Entertainment's headquarters is in Epsilon. But why are all the other worlds on the list? Places that the Elation has visited?
Think of it as a long-term investment. Please understand that everyone at Pierpoint is swamped with Iron Tomb work, especially the marketing development department. At this rate, even the 10 Stonehearts can only do so much. Having some assistance from the Alliance would surely benefit the entire cosmos. Wouldn't you agree?
As an old Xianzhou saying goes, those who succeed should help all under heaven. Your proposal must be decided on by the 7 Arbiter Generals. I'm just here to relay the message. In times of crisis, the Luofu will not hesitate to help those in need. However, the prerequisite is that the IPC must unconditionally assist the Alliance with emergency rescue operations in the disaster area.
Of course. In the name of preservation, all for the Amber Lord.
Thank you all for your selfless dedication.
It's clear that each party still has qualms about everything.
The clash between destruction and erudition isn't just about the fate of the cosmos. It's a moment for all factions to reshuffle their cards.
You can never be too careful when battling a Lord Ravager. All are equal in matters of life and death.
In any case, we can only hope for the best in all that's to come. It's about time we dive into the vortex and see what Amphorius looks like on the inside. I wonder where he and the others are right now. Why is there no one here?
Everything in Akama seems normal. The new world was enjoying peaceful times now.
Majestic. Speaking of which, I once caught a glimpse in Sleepyhead's memory of him transformed into a towering patrol. Could it be?
No way! That was just a nice dreamscape. At least nice for him.
They are the throne of worlds who bears the weight of this world.
Citizens, behold! Our last Titan! The world-bearing deliverer is about to awaken! Oh, ancient god! Your loyal subjects, bewildered followers, and fearless comrades in arms have awakened from your eternal slumber and...
Please guide us! Show us how to...
To walk the path of a mortal as a god, or to bear a divine.
He will give us the answer.
But I am not the deliverer. Rather, I am...
That voice is definitely him.
I heard the core flames flickered and dimmed, and so flow, go. I'll bestow it upon you. Stand with me, and become...
Is this?
Yes, it's the miracle he brought to him. Of course, it would manifest in the form of the trick.
Golden blood, raining down like a storm!
But to become heroes of rebellion!
Is it just me, or does this demiurge matrix feel completely... You brought what I asked for, right?
A butterfly has to land on the branch before it can dance. We'll need a wide open platform before her entrance.
Just use that thing over there, Zag.
You want this? Fine.
Take it and amuse yourself. What a dumb name. I hereby rename it Herta's Big Hand. Keep it going. Still not done? What is this? All set. Time for your precious treasure to make its debut.
Wih, ada pesawat nyur.
Target initialized. With these wings, hacking should be much more efficient. Just a personal preference. Her name's...
Every flower in your garden's got a bit of poison, huh? Let's hope this matrix is better organized than the Emperor's junkyard of a birthplace.
This whole space has been completely tainted by some kind of energy.
I see it too.
Ya, belum bisa di
We're
skip
thinking
dia.
the same thing. Xandar, how could you go this far? Turning your own graveyard into this. What's that up ahead?
Katorzane algebraic expressions. It's built from...
So basically, the door to the tomb, right? Great. Let's find the handle.
I'm picking up multiple independent signals with the same structure as the barrier. Projection. We can hack the terminal, reverse the computation, and turn it into an attack.
Classic move. Use their own systems against them. Take us to the nearest one. Almost no response.
The output is barely...
Find anything else?
Regarding the origin of... But I did find some high-energy radiation. Internal imaginary energy contamination. From what I know, there's only one thing that fits.
Skip the science talk, Screwy. That thing only goes by one name. The Stellaron. By the way, if there's another Stellaron in Emporius, why hasn't that little one reacted to it at all?
You said the Demiurge left a trace, right?
Yeah, but not in the real world. Remember the great tomb of the Nameless Titan? Trailblaze Archive 466. The... Xandar had to lie to the original Finan and Cyrene.
Logic. He had already identified the Remembrance as a threat, yet found no viable way to eliminate it.
All right. Let's finish this. Time to break through that barrier.
Operation authorized. It's advised to remain vigilant. The destruction's levels are still rising. Huh?
What's the matter?
Interesting. I just picked up a signal from the exo-myth.
This repulsive... I knew it. The one thing I didn't want to happen. He's not... Cheap trick.
A stick?
We're back.
To be in the
The Scepter's main...
Unfortunately.
Really?
Please elaborate.
If the Demiurge was destroyed, there'd be at least some bits of it left. I don't buy that a Stellaron could have blasted all the traces away as cleanly as a scalpel. As I said before, or we can look at it from another perspective. What a mess. Total devastation.
He sought to bury the truth beneath absolute destruction. Logically sound, but ruthlessly extreme.
Doesn't mean no chances. A single grain of sand. This won't stop me.
Calculation results. Your backup plan has a success rate infinitesimally close to 0.
Which means it could work, no?
This is the place below the tombstone.
Let's open Ligus's coffin like he wanted. Looks like you were right.
Where should I start with the story about from the beginning of the universe? Just kidding. That would be too much. I just want to tell a teeny story. So little that it started with a seed. Anyway, time quietly flew the wind from my hometown. But just like how just as the ballad blown on Hi. Miss me yet? I'm just messing with you. This is the... And it looks like it'll...
Query. Record.
Formatting progress.
Lama bener.
Once again, the saga comes to an end.
Shh. This time...
Now that I look back...
Peach, why?
Formatting progress.
I'm here.
Process error.
Cyrene is Peach, is love. So, first there is love, then there is Cyrene, then there is blank space. Query, love.
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do.
The prophecy is fulfilled.
So weird. I can't see you, but... I get this feeling... that you... grew up?
Hi, Miss... me?
The developmental trends of the not having a however in a strain. The rememblement.
Someone once told the very first me that
So the Demiurge managed to fool everyone. Including Philia-093 persevered. Come on, let's take off. It's time to go meet your little pet, Senior Society member. Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
Dangerous, oppressive, chaotic.
What?
You will initiate the destruction's chain reaction.
But you will also become...
Not bad. More people show up. What are you laughing at?
I am glad, no matter if it was...
Most heroes' journeys in the universe are just dice tosses they threw on a whim. But make them see clearly. Your answer is already different. Amphorius.
Indeed, for this world so deeply loved, will write an ending, unlike any that ever was.
Never thought I'd one day be riding a train that's literally the incarnation of him.
I wonder what the real Astral Express feels like. Hopefully.
Ngantuk.
Dust and sand in the air.
This heat is brutal. Not even the Trailblaze can take it.
You could say this prison was forged from
But fury never lasts for. That's why we're here. Right, friend?
Let's embark.
So this is what lies at the end of the West Wind. A ravaged battlefield. I've been waiting for you. Heroes from beyond the sky. Trailblazers of the Astral Express.
Looks like I don't need to explain it.
I am the god of strife, mighty of Castrum Kremnos. And this we, the last of the 12 Titans, stand ready. Indeed, that journey remains the past, remains, and you, the 13th Titan.
Well, I guess my identity. That means her sacrifice.
She was the first Ripple. She should have reached the end of the story since you've taken up her pen. Then write. Then inscribe her in this final battle.
Halo bang, halo.
Calamity shall stand within this battlefield is a testament to the deaths we fought tooth and nail to defend that blade. The abyss it
The earth beneath our feet is dead. I hear it.
Across 30 million cycles, I've crossed blades with dawn, but it is exactly that last. In this life, the song of strife shall not end. I am for the destruction's eternal end. Earth shatters, heaven trembles! We can do it! With this divine power, I reforge all things! I have it under control. With this divine power, I reforge all things!
Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Expand your thinking. Watch it grow.
Mountains roll, dragons rise! Now accept your punishment. We can do anything! Weak.
Whoa, he's so strong. He didn't even get a chance to jump in.
Sadly, our golden blood shares its origin with Iron Tomb. I fear that.
You mean...
To destroy the destruction itself, we must stand as one. Take this. The signet of Kremnos. It has witnessed every birth and the perfect material.
Sounds like someone fused me and the little prince into one name.
I suppose I can just ignore this.
Oh, finally! Great mystery. And, you two ladies, really look alike. Hold on. Let me guess. This pink-haired one. You've got to be the first newsborn. And, this one with the flower. Gotta be,
But she's not wrong.
Relax. I'm just kidding. Look at those gloomy faces. How are you gonna save the world like that? Let me share some good news with you. This place may look like a ruin at first glance, but anyone can tell. It's not that simple. Look, I dug 3,000 feet down and finally struck gold.
A golden feather.
Look familiar? It's from that little deliverer boy. Well, well. If it isn't the little prince himself.
It's been a while, Lady Cyphera.
It's not every day we get to walk the same road. We're one player short. When's Princess Homebody showing up?
If Cersei saw this puzzle, they'd die from laughter. Watch this magic trick.
So even this vessel, you've forged into a shackle. I'm glad to see you again.
Why so sentimental?
Sorry.
That's a big one. So, who's up for a show?
Watch this magic trick.
Not budging an inch, huh?
Speaking of which,
Of course we isn't the real issue.
See? Way better than that guy, right?
You'd be even more impressive if you could recite the prayer correctly.
the beddings of memory does catch your attention.
But at least it still rhymes. There's a whole garden down here?
Incredible. The energy in the Earth's veins here is... it's completely different.
This is the sweet dream Lady Cypher wove for him. A peaceful, gentle new world.
Look! The blade down here's already snapped.
Just like his mind. But... that light...
This roundabout way of doing things is definitely him.
Golden light. Tracing the... All the pink lights have found... I've been waiting so long for you, Gray. So that makes...
Huh? Don't...
Aduh, ngantuknya ya ampun.
here. Sooner than I expected. So all along, the Demiurge was you. The pink mammal beside the Trailblazer.
Your classification is pretty spot on, Professor Anax.
Well, the sages of the grove do call him the Titan with the sharpest eye in Euphorius.
Say the ones who keep dumping every problem child on me.
They also say that with great power,
even has dramatic effects now.
endless darkness, but with just a glimmer.
What lies beyond the edge of the light?
Chaos. To bear the name Kaslana, one must first plunge into chaos. To seek a path for the primordial light.
Astaga, ya. Ya, udah dulu ya, sorry ya.